Are you new? Never done a deal before? Let me help you. I'm going to explain to you exactly what wholesaling houses is. And after this video, I hope you're ready to take action and make it happen. But first, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm talking about beat that like button up for me. I'll see you on the other side of this vid. What is wholesaling? It's popular, right? I get multiple people, my friends are telling me, hey, my son or my daughter, they're trying to get into wholesaling. They learn from TikTok. What are they talking about on social media, this whole wholesaling thing? I'm going to explain a deal to you. Some of you probably heard me say this. When I say life happens regardless of what, people divorce, people file bankruptcy, people just flat out just need to get rid of a house due to whatever reason. Death happens every day. Job relocation every day. People need to sell their houses fast. So hypothetically speaking, I have a property that's probably worth about $180,000. I'm getting it for $35,000. It needs work though. Probably needs at minimum $40,000 to $45,000 in work. What happens is this individual inherited the property. The property is just, all they're doing is paying taxes on the property because it serves no other purpose. People are breaking in it and doing God knows what. Just use your imagination. People are breaking this house and just doing anything they want to do. And if you know, like I know, it's currently warm out, so it's better to sell it when it's warm out before winter, because what happens is people break in the winter and they start a fire to keep warm and then burn the house down that I went through. All right. To prevent that, she wants to, they just want to sell it. It's a married couple, they just want to sell it. When we first got in contact with us, they said, we'll take 40 for it, went back and forth, we agreed on 35, right? They just wanted to get rid of the thing. The thing is bad. It needs at minimum 40,000 in work. So can this be a great deal for somebody? Absolutely. I then turned around and I wholesaled that house for, let's say, about 60,000, right? So I wholesale it for like 60, and then that person's gonna fix it up and then sell it. What's that, about 25,000? All I did is I contracted that property. I then assigned it to this guy over here, and when I assigned it to him, it's 2 pieces of paper. If you need the contract and assignment, you want to know what they look like, go to durucontracts.com. You get that for free. I signed the contract to him for 6. So then we send it over to the attorney. In North Carolina, we use attorneys. Your state may be attorney or a title company. And once the title search is done, the end buyer will wire in 60,000 plus closing costs. Seller gets their 35, I get my 25, he gets the deal. Seller's happy, no legal obligation. They don't have to worry about the house being burnt down. They don't have to worry about somebody getting hurt and suing them. They don't have that on their conscience no more, and they're happy. They just want to get rid of the house and move on with their life. The end guy, he gets to rehab it. He'll put, let's say 60, let's say he get away with 45,000. He can sell it for 180. Everybody's happy. Some of you saying, but why would somebody just do that? First of all, I don't know why people do what they do. Do you know there are people that are buying PS5s for $1,000? I know people that said they spent $1,000 to get their child a PS5, right? Granted, that was due to supply and demand. They only retail for $500. Somebody's paying $1,000 for it, right? We don't know why people do what they do, but they do it. This particular person tried to list this property with the realtor on the MLS, but guess what happened? Nobody went buying it, and the realtor had it overpriced, so they knew they had to sell it to a cash buyer. I was the second guy. The realtor got it first. And not saying realtors are good or bad. Sometimes they're great, sometimes they're not great. It just all depends. All realtors are not created equal. Going into this property, I would definitely not have tried to get what they were trying to get for it, but instead, you know, getting somebody with cash to come to the table and get some interest, I end up getting a deal. So you have like a needed service. The guy with the cash, he doesn't have time to find the deals, so he needs you to find the deal. That home seller, they need a relief. They don't even live in the same city as the property. The property is an inconvenience. They're getting tax bills. They're getting calls from neighbors. They're getting letters in the mail about people breaking in from the city and they need to board the property up. They don't want to deal with that. They just want to relieve themselves of the headache. That's where you come into place. It's simple, but it's not easy. Your job as a wholesaler is basically to solve problems. What we do as wholesalers is extremely important. Any manufacturer, right, or any retail store, let me say this, the manufacturers provide the things at wholesale prices. So that's basically what we're doing. We're providing these houses at wholesale prices, and then the end buyer is coming. In order for us to get inventory, we have to market to the sellers. Some of you know I'm a big advocate how I got my first deal, driving for dollars. That's the best way. I'm going to put the app, durudriving.com, if you want to download the app to make it a lot easier. But this is basically wholesaling explained. Okay, this is what we're doing. In my business, we do texting, cold calling. Texting and cold calling is really doing it for us right now. So if you want my 10-step cheat sheet to how to wholesale houses, I want you to text 704-285-1600. Text me the word give. I am going to send you my 10-step cheat sheet. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram, RealEstate Doru. If you want my free 9-week course, go to 9weekcourse.com. Links are in the description below, so make sure you check those out. As usual, I wish you much success in your life and in your business. Peace.